Hi everyone, welcome back. I have been on a holiday makeup kick. I have done 2 reviews already with the Too Faced holiday makeup collection, and today I have one of the items from the Tarte holiday makeup collections. And today what I have for you is the Stay Golden Amazonian Clay Cheek Set. This comes with 4 blushes and 1 highlighter. They looked so beautiful when I saw the picture online. And I was worried that in person, maybe they won't look that pretty, but in person, they are just as beautiful. Keeping my face a little bit neutral today because I really want the focus on the blushes to really see the colors. After I'm done with all the holiday sort of makeup reviews, then I'm moving on to Halloween. I do have some Halloween stuff coming, and I also have some like palettes related to different characters. So looking forward to reviewing that stuff as well. And then I'm going to take a little break from buying new makeup and just create some content with the makeup that I already have. So without further ado, let's get started. I can't wait to try these on and I can't wait to show them to you guys. So first shade that I'm going to start off with is called Timeless. This looks like a really nice neutral shade. I think this is a really nice everyday blush, just looking at it in the pan. But let's apply it on my cheeks. I decided to move it a little bit closer so that you can see it a little bit better. It's such a beautiful blush. They are a little bit mini, so not super mini, but they are smaller in size than your typical blush. And they feel a little bit light in your hands, but they don't feel cheap or anything like that. Definitely the mirror feels too small. I like to use a big mirror, but wow, it's applying very easily. Evenly, easily. I mean, I've never had an issue with any sort of Tarte palette. I've tried out like many different Tarte face palettes and the cheek products are always really good. So I'm not surprised to see that this is a really nice formula. It applies evenly, very nice shade. But I do want to look at my face in a bigger mirror. Let's try to build it up a little bit. I mean, this is a little too much color for me at this point, but I just wanted to see if you can build it up if your skin is a little bit darker than mine. So here it is. Very nice sort of neutral leaning shade with maybe a little bit of warmth. So it's not like a cooler leaning neutral shade. It's more towards the warm side and maybe a little bit of like towards red orange, not a pink neutral. I do see a little bit of patch here, but that might be something up with my skin. I don't know. But it looks really beautiful. I don't see any shimmers or anything like in there. Oh no, I do. There is just like very small micro shimmers. Nothing super glowy. It doesn't look like a glowy blush, but if you look really closely, you can see very fine micro shimmer particles. I really like it. All right, next one that I want to try out. I want to try out something really vibrant. The next one is the shade Polished. It looks like a coral shade, so let's see. These are starting to remind me of the Gucci blushes, but I don't own any Gucci blushes. But it's giving me that Gucci blush vibe. I'm not wearing my contacts today, so I'm kind of like, I can't see the viewfinder. Or I can't see myself in the viewfinder, but hopefully nothing weird is showing up in the background. I wouldn't say it's necessarily super smoothing or blurring or anything like that. It's also not super dry. It's kind of like somewhere in the middle, like a nice blush. But nothing revolutionary, nothing like, oh my god, it's so smoothing or blurring. But just like a regular blush that looks good on your face. Here is polished and here is timeless. Should I try to build up polish and see if it can get super, super dark? Yeah, you can definitely build this up. So that's cool. Both blushes are buildable. Pretty pigmented on my skin. All right, I'm gonna clean up my face and try out 2 more blushes and then the highlighter at the end. My face is ready, so I'm going to try out this shade called Indulgence. Now this one looks super pigmented. So I'm gonna go with a more fluffier brush because it's pigmented, so I don't want to overdo it. Okay, yeah, I'm so glad I opted for a fluffier brush because, yep, that is definitely a lot of pigment. And there is, I do keep seeing that little patch right here. I don't know if something is up with my skin there. So again, I do want to say it's not the smoothest or the blurring blush, but it seems decent. And when you build it up, I feel like the little bit of patchiness that you see does go away. But since I can't build up this blush, since it's already so pigmented, I'm not going to be able to get rid of this patch that I see here. It's so weird. Let's see how much can you actually build this up. Like, it's already pigmented. But you know what? I'm just going to keep going. Because why not? Wow. That is pigment. And it's going in my hair. Oh my goodness. Woo! Oh, I do like this brush though. I like this brush much better than the other one that I was using. See, like the patchiness is going away as I build up the pigment. But like there's no way I would be able to build this up on my skin. That's a lot. Oof! I look ridiculous. Using a foundation brush that I used to tone it down a little bit. Oh my goodness. I just can't take myself seriously with that much pigment. Like, a little bit better. Alright, the last shade is called Lavish. This looks like a nice pink shade. This is a really nice pink blush. And I don't see any sort of patchiness on this side. The last item is the highlighter. Oh yeah. It's pretty powerful. Oh man, maybe I shouldn't have used this brush. Oh my god, I feel like I have like a streak on my face. Put some on my nose. So it's definitely super blinding. It's not a subtle highlight, I can tell you that much. On my finger and apply it in my inner corner. It's a different, oh yeah. It's a little too much. Ugh. Let's see if I can blend it out a little bit. I think it might be a little too creamy in a sense that it's hard for you to kind of blend it out nicely. I mean, this is first impressions, but that is what I'm getting from my first impressions. I wish it was a little bit more powdery so that I wouldn't get that streak. So my final thoughts on this cheek set is that it's decent. For $45, you get 5 cheek products, so it's $9 per cheek product. Now they are smaller than normal, so you probably are getting less product, but I feel like most makeup lovers have so many products that it's hard for us to even like finish stuff. So I personally don't mind getting less product. I wish more brands would reduce the prices and reduce the product so that we can have the opportunity to try out all these different makeup without wasting makeup. It looks good on the outside, it looks good in the pan. You have a nice shade range. You have one super pigmented blush, and then you have one neutral, a pink one, a coral one if you want to do something a little bit more bright and vibrant, and then you have a highlighter. But at the same time, it's not the most amazing thing out there. I didn't see any sort of blurring or smoothing effects, but at the same time, it was also not super dry. The highlighter was, it's great for the inner eye corner, but on the cheeks, I'm probably never gonna reach for this highlighter because of the streakiness. But I did like the first blush that I tried, the neutral one. Overall, decent, not mind-blowing, but decent. I hope this review was helpful for you guys. If it was, make sure you hit that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe because I do have some more holiday makeup releases coming soon. I will leave a bunch of links down below so that if you are interested in purchasing, they're there for your convenience, but they're also affiliate links as well. Thank you. Bye.